Hello, guys. My name is Rachel Mitchell. Welcome to our call about what is a Beachbody coach. I am joined by Jill Wolf and Keri Mignano, and we are just going to start by telling you a little bit about ourselves. I am a full-time college instructor. I work full-time. I have two small children, Henry and Milo. They are 4 and 5, and I have been a Beachbody coach since July of 2014. And I'm currently a diamond ranked coach, and I love it. But we're going to tell you a little bit more about ourselves as we go on. I'm going to let Jill introduce herself.
All right. My name is Jill Wolf, and I'm a stay-at-home mom to my 3 young children. Matthew is 5, Anna's 3, and Kate is 1. I have been a Beachbody coach since this past July 2014, and I'm currently a diamond coach. I wanted to get in shape after having my 3rd baby, and I found my coach Melanie on Facebook, joined a challenge group, loved my experience, and knew that I had to join in so that I could give this to other busy moms and women. So Keri, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Keri Mignano. I am also a diamond coach. I actually started coaching last May of 2014. I currently live in Arizona, and I have been happily married to my husband for 2 years. We met in high school, married my high school sweetheart. Anyway, I actually had started doing Beachbody programs years ago, but I had no idea about the coaching opportunity until last May, actually. And once I found out about how great this opportunity was, I jumped on board, and I've been going at it ever since. So super excited to have you guys here.
All right. Thank you, Keri. I am going to switch over to our PowerPoint for this call, and it starts with what is a Beachbody coach. Let me share just our, let's see, just a second, guys. All right. We introduced ourselves, and we talked a little bit about why we became coaches. My reason is the same thing pretty much as Jill and Keri. I started out with a 21-day fix last May. I joined Melanie's challenge group. I knew nothing about challenge groups or coaching, but I knew that I needed to lose weight, and I knew that accountability would help me a whole lot. So I joined my first challenge group, and it was amazing. I was able to stay on track, and when I did get off track, there were people there who would support me and just help me not give up. And I knew that I wanted to help other people do the same. So what is Beachbody? I know personally that before I ever started the 21-day fix, when I heard Beachbody, I just thought P90X or, these really intense programs that I just had no desire to be a part of. But Beachbody is actually, it's very different than that. The spectrum is very broad. There's a program for anybody, but their mission is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. And it started out with just direct marketing or television ads. But there are, like I said, lots of different programs. P90X obviously is one of the more intense ones, but there are programs really for everybody. PIO is a newer one. The 21-day fix came out last year, about a year ago exactly, actually. And there's definitely a program for just about any fitness level, whether you're a beginner, whether you're moderate, or if you're very advanced and you do like the programs like P90X, there's something for everybody. It wasn't until about 5 years ago that they actually started the coaching program. And they saw the need for people to be able to help other people achieve goals that they had achieved. So they started the peer-to-peer support, and it's basically coaches who have had good results or are just focused on their fitness and using Beachbody programs are able to help other people do the same things through the challenge group. Beachbody is a multi-level marketing system, which means that you earn through direct and team sales, and we'll go a little bit into that later in the PowerPoint. So what is a coach? I had no idea what a coach was. Even when Melanie asked me to be a coach, my coach asked me to be a coach, I still wasn't exactly sure what all it meant. I think a lot of people feel like a coach has to be somebody who is an expert or in really good shape, or somebody that is just on top of their game when it comes to their fitness and their health. But that's not necessarily true. We're not fitness experts. We're definitely not personal trainers. We're not trained in nutrition, most of us. And a lot of us are still just working on ourselves. We are very normal people who are going through this, and we share our flaws, we share our mistakes. Personally, if I mess up on my meal plan, or if I indulge in some things, or if I fall off the wagon completely, I share that with my challengers and the people that follow me on Facebook. We're just people who are really passionate about our health, the health of our families, and we want to help people who are ready to make a lifestyle change, and we want to help people achieve that. We're definitely dedicated to helping people, and a Beachbody coach definitely has to be motivated. They have to be motivated as far as their own health and fitness, and they have to be driven to really want to help other people, like I said, make that lifestyle change. We are definitely people who are a product of these programs and of Shakeology. We drink Shakeology every day. We talk about the benefits. We do the workouts, and we share those with other people. And like I said, we're not perfect. We're just, a lot of us have messy homes and laundry everywhere. We have to fit in our workouts around our children and around our family schedules. We're just normal people trying to make it work and trying to help other people do the same. So what does a Beachbody coach do? We obviously, like I said, we are product of the programs that we share and of Shakeology, but we also run online fitness and support groups. These are the challenge groups that I mentioned. They're challenge groups that help people as far as accountability. We share tips, we share recipes, we talk about healthy eating, we talk about emotional eating, and we share tips on how to stay on track through the weekend. We run free groups for people who are just interested in clean eating, and primarily we just offer motivation daily through social media, and specifically to our challengers. We just try to lead by example. We try to, make our health, our fitness a priority, and share about that every day through social media. And just definitely lead by example. So those are a couple of things that Beachbody coaches do. And a challenge group is it's really the bread and butter of being a Beachbody coach. It's what makes people successful. As a challenger, I started as a challenger myself, and I'm sure Jill and Keri can attest to this, but it's just the magic, the key ingredient. If you have a gym membership, you go to the gym every day, you figure out what you're going to do, whether it's an elliptical or lift weights or get on the treadmill, but you don't have somebody there to help you along each and every day. You don't have somebody there to give you tips, to give you motivation, to figure out, these programs come and they're completely laid out for you. The 21-day fix, it comes with a meal plan and portion control containers that teaches you how to eat. There's a workout guide. You work a different body part every day. You don't get that with just a gym membership. And that's what these challenge groups, when you enter into a challenge group, you have a coach, basically a free coach, who helps you along every single day and is there for you to motivate you. And you're going through it with other challengers, and it just helps you stay on track, and it just works. How do I find people to join my group? by sharing about my story. That's simply what I do. You know, before I started coaching, before I decided to do it, I was so afraid because I didn't want to sell anything. I had tried that before. I was not good at it. Didn't fit my personality. But I just share my story. I talk about my workouts. I talk about what I eat and drinking my Shakeology. And I invite people to do the same. And I don't feel like I sell it all. I believe in the programs. I believe in Shakeology, and I'm passionate about it, and it has worked for me, and I am just motivated to share that with others and invite them to join me. And that's basically really what I do as a coach. And now Keri is going to talk about how we make money as coaches. So go ahead, Keri.
Yeah, so there are definitely a few different ways that we do make money with Beachbody. So first and foremost, you make 25% commission on everything that is purchased through you. So when you sign up as a coach, you get 3 websites. Obviously, one of them is for Shakeology. You have one through Team Beachbody. And any customer or potential client that you have that goes to these websites and buys, whether it's just a product or Shakeology or a challenge pack through you, you do get 25% commission on that. Now that is ongoing, but really where you can actually make some additional is by building community. So they always say that, stronger together. So you obviously want to create a team of coaches and pay for it. I know for myself, I've obviously had such great results with the programs, with Shakeology, with the challenge groups, that I've invited other people to join me in the challenge groups, and then they've had their success and they want to pay forward that opportunity. So as I continue month to month, my team continues to grow. And with that being said, I won't go into detail. You do make additional money, but with your team, you're earning cycle bonuses. You're also receiving a match bonus for coaches underneath you, as well as when you get to a 2-star diamond or above, you do receive a quarterly bonus. So I know Jill, Rachel, and myself are obviously almost to 2-star diamonds, so we'll start receiving those quarterly bonuses as well. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity to make money within. For myself, I really try to focus on the 3 vital behaviors, which are be proof that the product works, to work on my personal development and grow, as a human, grow as a better coach, and then also invite people to this opportunity for the programs and the challenge groups, as well as the coaching opportunity. And if I focus on those 3 vital behaviors, and that's all I focus on, the money will come. So just know that if you do the same, that you will be able to 100% make a great income. Another great thing about this is that not only do you receive financial income from the opportunity, but they have amazing rewards. And I know some of them we haven't even experienced yet, but we've heard about them and we are about to experience them, and we're really excited. But from the beginning, there are monthly rewards for hitting what we call Success Club. And again, I won't go too much into that right now, but they offer, if you hit these goals each month, they will give you t-shirts, they'll send you free books, they'll give you access. For example, we just got access to a program, just a sneak peek of a program that they're going to be offering. So these may seem small, but they really are an incentive to definitely hit those goals, because it is kind of fun to get a new t-shirt in the mail. So so that's just from a month-to-month basis. Everything can have a Success Club trip. So in March, they are going to Cancun. Next year is going to be a cruise to Jamaica. They've done it in various locations each year. But when you are hitting Success Club each month, you are earning, for example, cruise dollars for next year. So just by hitting those goals and helping people reach their health and fitness goals, they are rewarding you with obviously gifts and hopefully a free trip. You also get to bring a free spouse. They also have what they call summit, coach summit, and that's once a year. This year they're doing it in Nashville, Tennessee, and I know both Rachel, Jill, and myself will all be there. And it's where they bring in all the celebrity trainers and do workouts. They bring in all the top coaches and the people that work at corporate to do training. They'll bring in speakers. So you get basically 4 days of great training to learn how to become a better person and a better coach, how to run more effective challenge groups. You get sneak peeks of new programs, and you get to work out with the celebrity trainers. So it's really, really exciting. I cannot wait to go this July to Nashville to be a part of my very first Coach Summit. And I know I would not miss it. So really excited about that. They also have leadership retreats for when you get to a certain point in your business, as well as a top 10 trip. They do it in Italy. I think next year's Bora Bora. And that's if you're in the top 10 of Beachbody. So definitely something to strive for. So lots of great rewards outside of just the opportunity. So what is the dream team? So both Rachel and myself are a big part of the dream team. So when you're talking about networking, there is basically you're within a network. So we all, our personal coach, he actually happens to be the #1 coach in all of 2014 for the whole Body Network. So she's actually the creator of the Dream Team. There's lots of great leaders that you're all a part of this team. But it's great because it allows you, anybody that comes to coach with us too, we all share our resources. So we've even built our challenge groups, posts and scripts off of what Melanie Mitro or some of the other top leaders have started their challenge groups with. So we basically don't want you to have to reinvent the wheel. There's already methods that work. There are already scripts in place for challenge groups. There's already tons of ways to invite new customers and lots of different resources that you can use. And when you are part of the Dream Team, you get access to all of these. I know that I have had such a leg up in starting this opportunity with Beachbody because I've had access to all these resources. So another thing too is that we are all different, but we're all similar in ways, but different because, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have teachers, I'm personally in sales myself, we have stay-at-home moms. So there's a lot of different personalities, a lot of different backgrounds that are all on the Dream Team, and we work together to try to make ourselves the #1 team and to succeed in this business. And lastly, so what can you expect from the Dream Team? So I already did touch on this a little bit, but the great thing is that we have team calls every single week, and they're training calls, and they're awesome. I have learned so much from these calls. And if you were to join our team, you obviously would be able to join every single week, but we do calls on time management, how to run effective challenge groups, how to get your spouse involved in Beachbody, how to run coach training groups. We do, obviously, those weekly calls, which are really great, but we also, like I said, share a lot of resources. We have closed groups on Facebook for support for one another. If, let's say, I have a challenger in my challenge group that says, hey, I'm gluten-free. How do I work my 21-day fixed meal plan around that? I can reach out to this team on Facebook, this closed Facebook group, and say, hey, do you guys have any suggestions on how I should point this person in the right direction? So just know that you are never alone on this team. You have a lot of support. You'll obviously have support from us as your coach and your upline sponsor, but you're going to have a lot of support from the whole team itself. So just know that you'd be very, very lucky to be joining this. I personally do think it is. And I think I'm going to pass it over now to Jill, and she's going to talk to you about how to create a life by design.
All right, yes. So how to create a life by design. So this slide really talks about setting your work hours and your intensity. You know, the three of us, Rachel, Keri, and I, all talked about how we get started. So the next question is, how could this business work for you? And the unique part about being a Beachbody coach is that it looks different for each person. You know, for me, I'm a mom and I have kids, and it's what I talk about. It's my niche. But that's not everybody. So maybe you're in your 50s and your life is different and you're really focused on proper nutrition, and you don't, because you don't want to go on cholesterol medicine and keep your blood pressure in check and keep up with your grandchildren. So you're providing people in your age group with tips to live a healthy lifestyle with balance at this point in your life. And, you know, your focus in your social media posts will look much different than mine would. So no matter who you are, your business is you. And it's a snapshot of who you are, and your tips will attract people to your business who are just like you. So how do you share versus sell in this business? You know, the worst thing that you can do as a Beachbody coach is to go out there and post your links and say, buy from me, I'm starting a challenge group, purchase your program here, and go pick what you want and sign up for my group. You know, people are going to ignore you. They're not going to take you seriously, and they're going to scroll through your Facebook page and think that you're just out for a quick sell. But if you're on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media platform that you use, and you're talking about your morning workouts and you're taking those selfies that I know everybody hates to take, but maybe you're showing your push-ups and you're showing that you're improving with your jumps, or you're showing a little snippet of what T25 looks like and talking about, hey, I didn't know if at-home fitness programs would work, but this is really intense. Or maybe you talk about your food and what you pack in your lunch and your portion control containers with a 21-day fix. You know, when you start teaching people that portion control is crucial in helping you to achieve your goals. So you start taking pictures and sharing and empowering other people to just see that this is how it's done. So that's how you share and you get people interested, because they see your progress and your enthusiasm and your passion for what you're doing, and they're going to say, I want that too. I want to be a part of whatever you're doing because you're happy and you're healthy and you look great, and I want in on it too. So that's how you get people to join, by just being you, unapologetically you, the good, the bad, and everything in between. And you become successful by just duplicating that every single day. And you just keep sharing your life, and that's how you become successful. So the time investment involved, you know, it varies. And honestly, people ask all the time, can I really be successful in this business? You know, can I do this while working full time or while I'm at home with young kids? And the answer is yes. You know, it's what I'm doing, Rachel's doing, Keri's doing, and a lot of the top coaches in our organization are doing. You know, they get to a point where they worked their full-time job, took care of their kids and their Beachbody business until they got to a point where they're making enough income and said, all right, I'm ready to quit my full-time job and work my business full-time. And so it's just focusing on the right activities, you know, that Keri and Rachel have already mentioned. There's a lot of things you can do in this business, like build a blog and make YouTube videos and, you know, do Instagram and Facebook and a like page, but you don't have to do them all. You know, you can pick one area that you want to focus on and say, okay, I'm just going to run challenge groups first and perfect that before you move on. And then you do what we call our power hour, and you focus on those specific tasks like inviting people every day, following up, answering questions, you know, making some Facebook posts and checking in with your groups. And you really can do this business here, there, and in between anything else that you have going on. So you just have to be disciplined to do it every day, because it won't work unless you show up and try. And if you're afraid to fail, I think Keri, Rachel, and I can all attest that you are like every other coach in this business if you are afraid when you first sign up. You know, it's not so much fear, but it's change, that everyone's scared of change and what could happen. But you know what, if you think about it, what's the worst that could happen? You might get in the best shape of your life. You might invest $40. You might lose some weight and start eating healthier and changing your family's life. And the worst thing that happens is that somebody tells you no, that they don't want to join. And it's not the end of the world when this happens. You know, you could change, you have the potential to change someone's life just by making the decision to try. So I always try and encourage people, you know, all of you, to have the courage to go out there and try no matter what. All right, so how to make it official. The best way to get started is through Challenge Pack. And so that's when you'll get the $40 coaching fee waived, and you'll get a fitness program in Shakeology, and the club membership, which is the free 30 days of meal planning. And Beachbody is actually going to be rolling out on demand, where you can live stream workouts coming in the next couple of months that you'll have access to as well. You'll get the free shipping, and you'll save a decent amount, usually between $25 and $45 when you buy a challenge pack. Maybe you have Shakeology now, or you're just doing a fitness program, so you could cancel your current Shakeology and purchase a challenge pack. So you get that $40 fee waived, you have your Shakeology and your next program. The third thing is that if you're military, you can also get all of your fees waived. The $15.95 monthly coaching fee, there's no $40 coach sign-up fee for you, and you just have to submit a copy of your active duty order. So you would pay the $40, and then you would email in your active duty orders, and they would refund you that sign-up fee. So from there on out, the only fee to be a coach is the $15.95 monthly fee. There's no annual fee, no cancellation fee. So if you say that this doesn't work for you, or you just don't like it, you can cancel at any point in time with no questions asked. All right, so if you are excited and you want to get started, then go and talk to the coach that invited you here, because that's the person that you're going to sign up with. And you'll be a part under the umbrella of the Dream Team. But your coach will get you up and running right away. So in the next 24 hours, I want you to sort of think about this. And I want you to go back to the person that invited you here, and I want you to give them your feedback and your takeaways. What did you like most about this presentation? Do you think that Beachbody is something that could possibly fit your lifestyle? Could it help you achieve the goals that you have? So if you sit back and say to yourself, if I could achieve anything in life, dream really big, what would I want? Would I want to buy a new house or save for my kids' college education? Do I want to be able to determine my own working hours, or be more present in my kids' lives because I work too long of hours now, or because I don't have a flexible enough schedule that allows me to be more present? Beachbody can open that door for you. It could be something that fulfills your life in a different way. And as we wrap this up, I want you to think more about your goals and your dreams and write them out. And what if you could achieve that crazy, cool, amazing, scary, awesome goal? What if you could do it? It's pretty exciting to think about. I'll tell you, Beachbody affords you the ability to be able to achieve your goals in so many ways. And like I said before, if you start small and you just say, I'm going to take it one day at a time, I'm just going to learn one thing at a time, you too can absolutely go out there and inspire somebody else to live a healthy and fulfilling life. So we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank each and every one of you for being on this call tonight. Please contact the coach who invited you here, and we look forward to hopefully working with all of you in the way that fits best for you.